Doit. What's up? How y'all doing? I hope you are well. Whoa, I almost showed a secret. Ooh, glad I didn't do that. Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, 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 well. Huh? Is it big? This is a big mug. It's not that big. I've seen bigger. How go? But do be a tall boy. It's a tall boy. What is going on in the fucking world? What's this power thing that's been going on? Why did everybody lose power? Huh. Snowstorms? Ice storm. Explosions. The world. This is really it's like spring here. Attacks on the grid? Oh man. I wish I hadn't signed in today. I mean, both are pretty bad. God damn. A lot of wild shit going on. I didn't realize. So there's a blizzard in LA? Does LA get a lot of snow? Ever? That doesn't sound right. First blizzard warning on record. Oh, since 1989. That headline got cut off at a very important point. Yeah, I feel like we had like one, maybe two snow days here in Ohio. Yeah, it did. It did get cut off at the correct point for clicks. Crazy. Yeah, this is wild. I'm just looking at an article about it. Huh. I mean, that'll be chaos for people who are not used to blizzards. Yeah, I heard that they were accused of stealing assets. I feel like the general vibe out in the world is people feel like it's just a vindictive move by the former employer, and that there's probably no legitimacy to it. But who knows? I feel like we've been super fucking light on snow, Dell, in Ohio. Last year's winter was, I felt, kind of light as well. I grew up here, and I remember shit being like wall to wall snow for like 3 months in the winter. It's just weird. It's fucking weird. Of course, I didn't live here for 20 years, so things have changed. Things have changed a bit. So I got one of the throne gifts. Unfortunately, it seems like some of the others, or all of the others, hit issues. So I need to address them or bank them or whatever. Unobtainable items. But got the Alien book collection, which I'm pretty excited about. I was told that these are really rather good, and I'm excited to dig in. Although I don't know if there's like a recommended order. What's weird is that it's kind of a weird collection. We can go through them. Did I? Oh yeah. Like I found my box cutter and then I misplaced it by putting it away where it belongs. Alien, 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 alien. Wait till Mulder hears about this. Fuck was that? Hey Lily, thank you for the biddies. All right. Got them alienins. So there's Out of the Shadows. This all sounds like it'll be up my alley. Apparently Ellen is in this. The official new novel set between the events of Alien and Aliens. Then we have Alien Sea of Sorrows. The official new novel revealing the secrets of Alien. Seems kind of standalone. We have Alien River of Pain. This one doesn't mention Ellen, but it does mention Newt. The official new novel revealing the never before told story of Hadley's Hope, the doomed colony from Aliens. Awesome. Very cool. These seem like they're going to be pretty fucking interesting. Okay, so this is the weird one for this particular group of books because apparently it's the second book in the Rage War. So I don't have part 1, I just have part 2. Alien Invasion, the Rage War book 2. This one doesn't seem to be filling in any gaps. It's just a unique new story. It says continuing from Predator Incursion and racing toward the dramatic conclusion in Alien versus Predator Armageddon. I guess this one's like I don't know. This one's a middle book then of 3. Don't know. I don't know. Alien Team Racing. And then we have Alien the Cold Forge. This is a totally standalone story as well, but doesn't seem to be part of like a a series. It's just its own story. So that's cool. I don't think I really showed it. There it is. These are all they're not all different authors. Well, of 5 books, there's 4 authors. Tim Leben did 2 of them. Yeah, there's a big gap of time between Alien and Aliens because the movie picks up with Ellen being picked up after drifting in space in cryo for quite a while. It's something like 60 years. I don't remember the exact amount of time. Then we have Alien Prototype, another different author. Looks like it's another standalone independent story. Like some of these have something to do with the movies, some of them don't. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So then we have Alien Isolation, which is actually an adaptation of the video game and not the other way around. So we know that story, sort of, but this would fill in a lot of blanks. So yeah, thank you for those. A lot of good stuff to read there, I think. Looks very cool. Certainly, in terms of theming and stuff, be right up my alley. And that was it from Throne. And that was from an anonymous gifter, I think. Yeah. So thank you, anonymous benefactor. I'm excited to give these a read. I've heard that the Alien RPG is fun. So separately, this is something I just picked up myself because I'm interested in playing around with things. Got a little orange pie here. And that's because of LTT. I didn't know these existed. Watched their video on Raspberry Pi alternatives. Given the Raspberry Pi situation, comes with a little itsy bitsy heatsink, a reference sheet, not a manual. Wow, this is like compliance statements and warnings. And that's it. It doesn't tell you anything. I guess you got to go to their website if you want to know anything. But there it is in there. We can open this up and take a look. Ah, man, sometimes I'll get a pair of scissors and this bit will sort of hit like the ball of my thumb wrong. I don't know how. Like I'm not doing anything extreme, but this part will like push into the ball of my thumb. And I'll have one of those things where you just have an undue amount of pain for something very benign. You ever have that? For just no reason at all? But it does make you wonder if, like, your fingers are just going to start falling off or some stupid shit. Because, like, why does that hurt so much? That shouldn't hurt so much. Is my body dying? Etc. And there it is. It's a little cutie. It's got HDMI, full size. got Wi-Fi. That big thing going across the middle is an antenna. I believe it has Pi compatible, like pin for pin. It's the same GPIO. Got audio out. Not sure on the power situation. I think it's just USB powered. USB-C. Probably doesn't have anything on it, I would assume. And then, of course, little SD card slot on the end there for loading an image or whatever. I've been watching LTT for a long time. Not too often. I usually only go there if there's something specific I want to know, because generally they're really fucking annoying. What an annoying group of people. Like they're trying to gather all the annoying people in Canada in one place. But good information on a lot of things if you need it. So I will pop in there from time to time. So yeah, I'm excited to play with that. There's some projects that I want to do or really resume. One new thing that I'm interested in is I didn't know about DreamPi. I had no idea that DreamPi existed. And I'll tell you what it is. I'm not sure that an Orange Pi will work for it. It might. I'm going to tell you. So I'll just go to their website and give you the... What is it? DreamPi is custom software created by Luke Benstead for the Raspberry Pi that takes your high-speed internet service and converts it into a dial-up connection, which can be used by the Dreamcast. It also has many additional bits of software built in, which makes getting connected much easier and adds features such as Dreamcast Now. You can think of it as a tiny, much more refined and polished PC-DC server. So this would mean mainly Phantasy Star Online. And apparently you can do cool shit. So the Dreamcast Now service will tell you who's online, what games are being played. And apparently it also streamlines all of the connecting to private servers, which back when I originally dug into this stuff, it was a big pain in the ass. Apparently there's one person playing Dreamcast online right now. You want to check it out? God, I wish copy and paste would work, but I'm using a really piece of shit software. Dreamcast online / now. There. You can see that there is one person in the world playing Dreamcast right now, at least on this service. I thought there'd be a little bit more activity than this. But, it's fine. It's fine. The occasional gamer. wonder if you have to use a Pi. Like an official one, I mean. An old online TV service? Interesting. That seems to be 2 YouTube links in one. What's the dial-up software called again? Are you talking about like... What are you talking about? Yeah, Dream Pie. Yeah, I've been wanting to get my Dreamcast online again for a long time. Just haven't got around to it. It's a bunch of supported games. Wow. A lot in progress as well. Ah, Choo Choo Rocket. Fantastic. Good shit. Well, now that's YouTube, 2 YouTube links that are the same YouTube link. We're getting there. We're getting there. Bellament. Thank you for 109 months. Very much appreciated. I have not built a voltage line inducer. No. You have to. You have to? You need one? Oh no. Are you in the Discord, Igloo? Because if you could drop those links in the Retro Babble channel for me for later, that'd be sick. Or I could drop them for myself, because this seems like it was... You've been through hell. I'll do it. I am interested in this. It's too late. I've done it. I will check that out later. I seem to be having some internet issues. I don't know how the stream's coming across. Hopefully not horrifically. Some drop frames. I was going through stuff today. I've been trying to organize and consolidate. I did come across some interesting things. There's something right here I have you might be interested in. Forgot I had this. Didn't know I had this. I don't know how I feel about it. You think I should get it graded? Put it in what? I don't think I have a VHS player right now. Mm-hmm. It's in good shape. Box is a little ragged, but not destroyed. Thought you guys would appreciate that. And then someone sent me this a while ago, I think, and I don't remember what the heck is going on with it. I think it's a VHS tape. It's apparently a magazine. It's not using a lot of tape. I'll say that. It has a weirdly wide box for VHS tape. Sonic Adventure live from Tokyo. How does this work? What happens when video games and videotapes collide? Fuse is what happens. The closest a gamer can get to the action without actually playing it. This month's episode, this is the first volume. It's probably the only volume. This month's episode takes you on location to the unveiling of Sonic Adventure, complete with over 3 minutes of raw footage. Plus, Fuse has news and gossip from behind the scenes, exclusive codes for Game Shark, game previews, reviews, and much, much more. What are you waiting for? Light the fuse and take gaming to new heights. Oh, I think I understand here. It says play Tenchu with unlimited life. I think that's referring to that must be a game code, like a cheat code. So I was trying to figure out like how do I play Tenchu on a VHS tape, dude? Yeah, man, if I had VHS ready to go, that's probably something we could watch. I mean, it's like a demo tape. I mean, this wasn't even really VHS era. This was I mean, shit. This came out in 98, November/December 98. DVDs were out by then. I'm pretty sure DVDs were killing by then. They didn't make it past volume 1. Well, you know, we'll have to watch that sometime. If I can find a VHS player that works. Also came across some other interesting things. I swear this is most likely stuff people sent me a while back. So it's probably stuff that's already been shared on stream in the past. Like this giant Gears of War steelbook. It's fucking huge. It's got a little book inside behind the scenes. Xbox 360 manual. And then a 48-hour free Xbox Live Gold trial. And then a special little cardboard book for the game. It's kind of cool, right? It's a steel encyclopedia. Yeah, it really is. And then I found this fucking thing. I can only assume this must have come out of a collector's edition or something. It says Dr. Adam Phoenix for service to humanity. It's the gear of war with the strongest magnet ever. And then that just sort of looks like shit because I think the disc is backwards or missing. Or something. It's like the black part of the box on the inside sloughed off. I don't know what they were going for. Because, like, I feel like it would look better if the disc was turned around, but then you'd be, like, exposing the soft underbelly of the disc. So it just looks like this, which I don't think this looks very good. Maybe it's missing something. I don't know. And then there's a small flag. And inside of that, we have a certificate of authenticity for the Octus medal granted to Professor Adam Phoenix. Maybe that's supposed to be... No, that doesn't look like it would have fit in there. We've got a schematic for what I assume is the fucking weapon that like shoots a laser down from space, right? There's a bunch of silly crap in here. We have some sort of little letter. Right, the Hammer of Dawn. We've got a will. And then we have I guess what are supposed to be like old photos. Yeah, it's Marcus's dad, I guess. They were like, shit. We need to make these muscle towers relatable. What do we do? How do we make it work? Family. They have families. That's why they're doing this. I think I just don't care about the lore whatsoever of Gears of War, so for me it's somewhat wasted on me, I suppose. Trying to get this back together all nice like it was. The flag folded on it. So we can pretend it's like a, you know, It's just like a military funeral. Fold this all back up, and then I'll go throw it in the ocean. This magnet. I don't have a trainer like Justin. Magnet showing me up. And then I think you can actually get at the... Yeah. Wow, it looks like shit. That's bizarre. So it lets you open this up for some reason, but it sure doesn't look like you're supposed to. I mean, it kind of just looks like I broke it, but there's a little ribbon for like pulling this open. And then I guess, yeah, you can lift this up. I'm not going to take it out, but you can take the gear out. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm serious. There's like a little... I put this back. Little ribbon there for opening this up. You know, sometimes the collector's edition just doesn't come together very well. But the money's been spent, so we got to send them something. I deeply doubt, based off the design, that there was anything else there. But maybe. And then I came across some strategy guides, which are heavy as fuck. There's just 4 of them here, but it feels heavier than anything else I picked up. These 4 strategy guides are heavier than all of the Alien books. Oh God, the canvas bags. Oh Lord, the canvas bags. Got a strategy guide for Star Fox Assault. For Need for Speed Underground. And then, perhaps more excitingly, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. And then Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Oh yeah, I guess I should send it to I should send it to Cone. Or I could be his co-pilot. He can ask me questions. I can just sit there with the strategy guide and wait for whenever he has questions. Except for this is for Need for Speed Underground, the original, not 2. So in fact, I can't help. Don't ever call me. Don't talk to me. I did come across, and I'm not sure where they are now. But I came across my favorite strategy guides of all time. It's the series that they were doing, the Player's Choice series during like Super Nintendo era. I love, just visually, I love those strategy guides. They are the most beautiful strategy guides ever made. He already has a co-pilot. Yeah, I love art books for games and stuff. They're fantastic. Aw, thank you. Is she co-piloting in Need for Speed Underground? Because if not, there's an open position. not trying to kick her out. If she's doing it, then position's been filled. Oh shit. Those would be incredible. I've never been much of a Need for Speed gamer. I got to the end of that sentence and I didn't know where to go. I've not very much been into the franchise. Last time I picked up a new one was yeah, but gamer's funny. The one that came out when the PS4 was new, because there was not a lot of launch titles, so I just grabbed whatever was out. And one of them was Need for Speed something something something. It was okay. It was nice for putting some time into the PS4, which looked amazing at the time. It might have been a Hot Pursuit. But yeah, I've just been kind of picking through things because I'm trying to consolidate everything down and make room and reorganize and just, we're trying to like do stuff with this place. I'll probably involve you guys more in that process once I have the whole stream stick set up. I feel like there's a lot of things that just unfortunately go unappreciated because I just have them in bins because I don't have anywhere to, because I'm so disorganized. I don't have anywhere to put stuff. Yeah. Because when the lion is hungry, the lion eats. I don't know. I feel like you guys would be interested in some of the crap I just have lying around. I wish I knew where those strategy guides, where I saw them at. This is the problem. This is always the problem. Because then I would share them with y'all. I might know. It's pretty easy to find the magazines and my magazine shaped periodicals because usually it'll be the bin where it's very fucking heavy on one goddamn fucking side. That's that's usually the telltale sign. It's a shitty place. I don't feel terribly compelled to tour it. I have found because it's such a dumpy dump. It's really horrific. We've been making the best of it, I guess. That's not true. We live inside of it. What does Twitch say? What's your delay? If you look at the video stats for nerds. Nakomi did do a big lift on the kitchen. The kitchen is much nicer now than it was. Much nicer. It was a real fucking shit show. It did. It did. And again, that was Nakomi and Craig that worked on that mostly more than me. I mean, you saw the place, Craig. You know it's a dump. I've lost myself in work so much and worrying about money that I keep agonizing over whether to like invest anything in this place or what or da da da. I've talked about this a lot. It is a roof over our heads, yeah. I've just been mired in frustration with it for so long, basically since we've been here. That's a me problem. Yeah. At least we're not renting. We can do what we want. It's just, yeah. I know. I don't know where to live that's not a bunker underground anywhere in this country. Hold on a tick. I'm gonna go see what that one heavy-sided bin has in it. It might be where those are. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I can't believe how heavy that bin is. Oh, this is the kind of shit I'm trying to fix. I need to redistribute everything to where it's not a fucking nightmare. Jesus Christ. Some of the bins are just funny to me because oh, weird. That sucks. You know, the place we had multiple times, obviously, where we got booted because the place that we were renting got sold. But the one that happened where a corporation bought it, we were worried because we had like stuff that got damaged or went wrong while we were living there. We'd been there for a while. We were agonizing over it and blah blah blah. The company that bought the place did not give a fuck. They didn't give a shit. I mean, they were getting rid of us anyway, so that's probably why. They just didn't care. But anyway, some of these bins are fucking funny because there's like a bunch of shit thrown together because of the scramble to get packed and move. So they're sort of carelessly a bunch of stuff that doesn't really make sense together. This one might be interesting to go through because I don't even know what the fuck's in here. But what made me laugh right off the top, I saw that there are two Wii's just sitting there. No controller door on this one. I mean, this one has doors, but this one doesn't look so good. This one doesn't look too good. Something wrong with that one. Yeah. Just a couple of Wii's. Chilling in a bin. I got both of my Wii's out on stream. No SD cards. What else is in here? Some games. Because, of course, there are Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy for Xbox. The Sims 2 Pets for the Wii. Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge. One of the good Xbox exclusives. Halo. So that's interesting. Got some keyboards. I was on a spree at one point where I was getting PS2 connector keyboards because they were cheap. You never know when you're gonna need one. Apparently, this one's from an E-machine because it's got the little logo. I don't know why I have this. I think this is a Vio keyboard. Same story though. What's this? What are you? Oh, okay. PS2 Slim. Ha. Very, very fucking random shit in here. Pikachu N64. I swear, it's like a bin of holding. I mean, we've been just accumulating shit for years, and so like stuff. I'm telling you, this is why shit's just so disorganized. I don't even know what I have. I know. It's almost as good as thrifting. Enjoying the forgotten rewards of thrifting past. Sorry, I was chatting with Nakomi. uh Mario teaches typing too. Oh, got a whole lot of random stickers. I think Elusive sent me a lot of these. They're like breweries, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these came from Elusive. touring the world's breweries. Well, the Northwest anyway. Coasters, stickers, beer bottle paper craft. What's this? Oh, I think these are... Well, I'm not totally sure. Oh. These are art. It's from a while back. Goodness me. Star Wolf. These are pretty fantastic. Unfortunately, I have no idea who these are by. They all say 6 of 35. So I guess only 35 sets of these were made. I have one of them. I don't know what the artist's name is. None of that is on this. But it was very well protected in this sort of homemade envelope. Yeah, I don't remember the story with this. This looks like this was not the bin that had the strategy guides in it, though. There's some Nintendo Force, which I still subscribe to, which is nice. You get classic style gaming mags. Fuck, this is an old one. Splatoon 2. May, June 2017. Apparently, this came from Goodwill. Ah, Spirit Tracks official game guide. Very nice. Oh. Apparently it included a map. Yep. Yeah, I think I remember finding this at Goodwill. Unfortunately, not in the best shape. a DVD player for some reason. Just a regular DVD player. Motherfucking Dreamcast. I got consoles coming out of my ears. Just a random Dreamcast. Metal Gear Solid 4 limited edition. This got squashed. This is cool though. It's the Mario soundtrack. Super Mario History, 1985 to 2010. It really never ends. It's a crazy box of stuff. Color changing Game Boy glass. Foot pedal for my keyboard. I think. No, actually, I think this is for like, yeah, this is for Rock Band. Bunch of random old PC garbage software, value software collections. Oh, one of my GameCube action replay discs. That's good to have. Another gun con.
Going through old stuff.
Yeah. Really going through it.
Looks good.
Oh no. Oh no. I kind of thought I'd never find this.
That bring back some memories. Actually, wait, no. Never mind. Oh no, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. That was good for like 3 days.
I was wondering what happened to it. I found the box and the controllers, but not this. Oh, fuck. Is it worthless? Ha! Oh, no. The Legend of the Hawaiian Slammers. A cartoon about pogs. Unopened. Pogs were a brief fad in the late 80s or early 90s, somewhere around there. They were supposed to be like milk bottle caps. But to be honest, at the time that they came out, milk bottle caps had already gone the way of the dodo. So myself and most other kids my age didn't know what the fuck a milk cap was. So it's like it was designed to sound older than they were to people like yourselves who I'm explaining it to now. We weren't playing around with fucking milk bottle caps because we didn't have fucking milk bottles or milk bottle caps. A drink called Pog? Oh, really? I never knew the origin of the name then. I mean, for us here, we knew them as Pogs. Anyway, they sold them like for fucking nothing at gas stations and stuff like that. It was like an instant trash product. I don't know that there was ever any sense. It wasn't like Pokemon cards or something where there was like a core thing that made any kind of fucking sense. It was just it was just a piece of fucking cardboard with some bullshit printed on it. So anybody could make that. And yeah, they were all over, it was just madness. Pogs had who knows what the fuck. Anything could be on them. Slammers, anybody could sell anything that was heavier than a pog and call it a slammer. As I recall, the game was fucking stupid. You just sort of stacked pogs, and then you just try to hit them with the slammer. That's it. Yeah, I don't even know what the fucking rules were. It was something about like, yeah, and then you just and then you just had a fight because then like everybody had different idea of like, well, the pogs would get knocked off for mine now or something absurd like that. Yeah, I don't remember many people actually playing pogs, just collecting them briefly. It was over quickly. I had a slammer that was it was like a brass nuclear bomb. I just thought it looked cool. Yeah, very rat fink. I mean, it was like I was saying, anybody could do it. So what you got was all over the fucking board. I mean, this was shit they sold at gas stations for next to nothing. So you could get a whole shitload of stupid ones. They would have like semi sort of edgy artwork, lewdish kind of artwork, just whatever. Thinking about them makes me think of someplace like Spencer's Gifts or something like that, if that makes any sense. Just sort of like just trash. You just bought trash is what you did. This is from the saga leading up to getting the Hori controller for the GameCube. So lets you connect a PlayStation 1 or 2 controller to a GameCube. Missed. Another software vault. Hunter Hunted by Sierra. I don't know what the fuck it is. King's Quest 7. Fuck are these? Oh, somebody must have delivered these as this. It's a little picture Pico. And a little tag that says Coestar. There's another one exactly the same. No, this one's Nakomi. A note. Emotes. More software vault. Was the figurine dump apparently. Every figurine known to man in here. Some PC games. The Ancient Art of War in the Skies. That's a pithy title. The places to put things. This thing. Got this fucking amiibo stand. It's all in pieces. The Ancient Art of War at Sea by Broderbund. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. My Shovel Knight box seems a bit squished. One day I need to figure out if I can do anything about squished boxes. Makes me sad. Probably got this from the Kickstarter. I mean, you can't do a whole lot about creases, but I think you can get them to kind of regain their shape by putting like something the proper shape within. Just you have to get it to hold its form for a long time, and then it'll kind of... It's sort of the reverse process of getting squished, right? Cardboard cut to shape. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, no. Similar story here. Not quite as dramatic, but still sad. This happens when you have to, like, panic pack. Not everything gets protected as well as you would like. If I recall correctly, this is pretty cool. But not real. Yeah. It is cool. Came with a manual. I would love something like this for Tunic. Making me think of Tunic for some reason. Pico, get out of there. Oh. This is coming apart. be honest, I think a lot of this stuff was probably the way it is before it went in there. The Ancient Art of War. So we have sky, sea, and land. Oh, fuck. That sucks, Seismic. Hmm. Some little loot crate item that seems to be Battle Zone. Oh, yeah, what else would it be? Little Battle Zone shot glasses. Ha! You know what this is? It's still in a Savers bag. $4. E-reader. You get those game cards and Pokemon cards, and you pop this in your Game Boy Advance, and then you could load data from the cards on your Game Boy Advance. Oh no. Anybody remember this? I'm in there. Kung Food for the Lynx, unopened. This is Nine Inch Nails merch, actually. Hold on a tick. Sorry, some discussion-y, typey thingies are going on. The Bernie look. Oh, what else I got in here? What's this? The hell is this? It's completely sealed. It's like a padded envelope. Surely I must have opened this at some point. Oh, shit. Well, whoops. This was completely unopened Nin merch. Apparently I forgot about. Some kind of cards. Oops. Actually, what is this? Oh. Replacement labels? What in the world? This is some kind of art installation. Got like a... It's got labels and... I don't... Not totally sure what's happening. Yeah, it's from Ad Violence, yeah. But like this particular thing, like what it was for, in terms of like what they were going for, I'm not totally sure. I think it's supposed to be like really like a maintenance guide is the theme for a piece of hardware. Cool. Weird. I like it. It's completely nondescript on the outside, so I had literally zero idea what the hell was inside of this. Mad Dog McCree for the 3D. Oh,
The arcade smash hit. This is good. I can get all this stuff where it goes. Like, I have a whole couple of bins of just 3DO games, so this goes there. Oh, Raspberry Pi 3 Canna kit. Not present, of course. I can't remember what I used this for, but I think it was given away. I think I did. I think I did get that pack for Add Violence. I think that's probably been most of the interesting stuff. There's some PC trash here. Rise of the Triad. Unopened. CD-ROM Deluxe Edition for DOS. Rise of the Triad, The Hunt Begins Deluxe Edition. Fate of the Star-Lords. Oh my god, this looks like shit. Oh, buddy. The Beast Within. I feel like I have a number of copies of that. Oh, an unopened Sim Safari. Maxis Kids. Yeah, that's an interesting pile of stuff. Sorry, I was reading some DMs. It's fucking windy. It's rattling my windows. Jesus Christ. Be right back. One moment. Oh. Yeah, I know it's windy. How windy is it? 17-mile-per-hour winds, apparently. Supposedly. It has been windy as fuck. Gusts up to 38. Sorry, DMs are still flying. Flying, I say. I kind of tapped that bin out. The rest of it's just sort of loose amiibos and junk. I don't know what else to dig into. There's definitely some interesting stuff I've come across through this process, for sure. I'm almost tempted to try to get the Ouya going, but I don't know where the rest of it is. I don't think it was USB powered. I think I need the AC adapter, which is not with it. So it's just by itself. I don't even know what it would do. Probably not work, because I think it relied on the Ouya service. Just a funny little device. Still got a USB. This is like a tiny USB thumb drive, so it's probably got stuff loaded on it. I don't know what. Hopefully the AC adapter is with the Ouya box and controllers. If so, then I presumably could get it going. Yeah, I think it can sideload. But it's been over 10 years, roughly 10 years. I don't know how that would go. I simply do not know. I was doing such a good job of getting things organized, and then I had to go and disassemble this bin in the middle of my office like a fool. Like a foolish fool. Yeah, the only remaining Ouya dev. I decided to look up Ouya hacking. I found a post on Reddit from like 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. active community of people. Look at that. The Ouya Winter Game Jam. Posted a month ago. 2 comments. Is my never plugged in Ouya a brick? The Ouya is kind of useless in 2023 for anything other than Ouya games. None of the streaming media works anymore. Netflix dead, Crunchyroll dead, Twitch dead. If you like the Ouya games, then fine. Also, do not sideload Android apps. You will be tempted to try to get the Google Play Store working. In short, you won't. Xmond is too new for it to work, and the APIs are dead now. Other app stores like APK Pure, Apitoad, and F-Droid are not useful either. All they do is crash the Ouya due to its limited RAM and nag you for updates you cannot install. You are locked to Android 4.1 after you update your system and use the fan servers. That was the last update ever released. It sucks, but that is how it is. There are 2 other launchers for the Ouya, but they suck and are slow. Unless you want custom wallpapers, it's not worth the lag they have. This is depressing. You can use some normal Android launchers, but they need a mouse, and you do not want to do that. If you're using an Ouya now, it is for the games. Android x86 has many distros for that kind of thing. Even the Pi 3 and 4 are too. None of the launchers work good on the Ouya. You can do it, but you do not want to. This is like a manifesto. You can install Android 5 or 7 on your Ouya, but it is a pain and honestly not worth doing unless you're an Android geek. Who likes pain? Just note, do not use Bluetooth and Wi-Fi at the same time. It causes lag and processor cycles. You will want a USB hub. I would not use more than a 128 gigabyte stick due to load times. The Ouya scans the drive on boot. My 2 terabyte stick takes around 40 minutes. You will be rebooting a lot, so I would at max go with a 256 gigabyte USB drive. The system cannot do good emulation either. You will not be doing anything newer than N64, and it is spotty at that, as it uses Mupen. RetroArch is 32-bit only, and you cannot use the 64-bit version. Same for Kodi and other apps that have Android versions. You just get a mess in your menu. The default web browser sucks and not much use. The certificates and CSS features are too old and make it unusable. Just remember that if you plug in a keyboard or mouse, the Ouya expects that to be used for typing. So if you're in RetroArch or XBMC after using your browser, it will use the keyboard instead. Well. And update the timesheet accordingly when you are defeated. Yeah, this person, they did the journey. No one even replied to this guy. He wrote that all up and no one had anything to say. Couple of votes, that's it. Crazy. Yeah, just thank you. Thank you. You saved me. Thank you for saving me. I mean, it sounds like this guy has an Ouya. What is the throne gift? It was the 7 alien book collection, which looks very cool, and I'm excited to do some reading. I haven't done much reading in a while. Yeah, a lot of burned backers. I don't recall if I was even a backer. I think I just got it. I don't think I ever thought it would be good. I think I was just curious and wanted to explore it. What am I hearing? Is it wind? I think it's wind. Oh boy, funny fucking problems. Kid accidentally pressed logout button. Now I can't remember my password and recovery doesn't seem to work. What can I do? Yeah, what can you do? So there's a third-party server out there that somebody maintains so that you can do this stuff apparently. A community server. One of the suggestions was get rid of the kid. Nobody even voted it up or anything. No reply. That's pretty funny though. Just get rid of the kid. This is so bizarre. It feels like opening up a time capsule. Except for it's not that far in the past. Miss my Ouya. One of my favorite memories in my life. Literally a golden era. I miss so bad before having to deal with real life was playing Ouya with my friends 2012 to 2014 in middle school and smoking weed and just pissing ourselves laughing at the games. We would stay up all night just browsing the store and downloading all the games and trying them, even if it was just a minute or two of gameplay. It was like Xbox 360 indie game store taken to a whole new level. I would annoy everyone when I would bring that bitch out of my backpack, but no one would admit it was the best nights of gaming, lol. On top of that, we would sideload Android games and emulate N64 and PS1, PSP, mess around with the web browser, all that. Genuine GOAT status console for me. I don't know if this is a copy pasta or what, but it's great. Yeah, I mean, respect, honestly. Some part of me that like I really genuinely enjoy this stuff, but my favorite moments with many of these old consoles are, lost to time. The Dreamcast was dragging that around over to friends' houses and playing, Power Stone and Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur, just fucking playing those fighting games until we dropped. GameCube, much the same. Playing Smash. Hell yeah. Well, actually, N64, remember dragging that around playing Smash. Mario Kart. GoldenEye. Fuck. Yeah, those were golden times for me. And I think that's what I like about streaming the retro stuff on stream is, it's definitely not the same as having some player 2, 3, and 4, but making it a social experience rather than just like I just it would be weird to just play by myself. I seem to recall me and Nakomi having some good times with the Ouya. There was that one game I really liked, Hidden in Plain Sight. We had some laughs. That shit was great. Wow. So on this community server, they have over 100 gigabytes of archived
Ouya games. That might be that might be worth exploring, honestly. You know? That's a real-time capsule, right? So I could get this hooked up to the community server and then just get all the fucking Ouya, the entire Ouya library, and slam it in there. Play around. It had some fun stuff. It was just not a good idea, I guess. What's kind of funny though, I mean, their model for what they wanted to do didn't work, obviously. But in a weird roundabout kind of way, the Switch is sort of just a fancy Ouya, isn't it? The only Ouya streamer on Earth. Ooh. Did he think so? Looks like he left. He took off. He gone. I mean, it's a proven bad concept, right? the the thing about it was that, like, there was no reason for anybody to develop for it. That was the real issue with it. There was just no reason to do so. Yeah. Well, I was alluding to the fact that the Switch is really, it's also an Android device. Well, it's not. It's mobile hardware. I assume the operating system is custom. But it's a mobile device that you play on your TV. Yeah. Isn't that Tegra? Isn't this Tegra? I think this is Tegra 3. And I think the Switch is Tegra 4. Is that right or wrong, or am I saying it wrong? I haven't thought about this hardware in a million years. Yeah, it's called Tegra. I don't think it's Tegra 4. It's hard to find anything. Uses a Tegra X1 Mariko. That's what's in the Switch. And Ouya is Tegra 3. I think we're talking about, right, yeah. Talking about different things a little bit, I think. The Tegra is the GPU sort of hardware platform. I don't know if this had like the GPU and CPU rolled into one. Oh, the Tegra is the chipset, and then the CPU is the Cortex A9, right? Right. You know what? It doesn't bode well that the Orange Pi website doesn't work. I just noticed. I tried bringing that up at the beginning of the stream. And I just switched that tab and noticed that the web page never loaded because it doesn't exist. Oh, now it loaded. So I have an Orange Pi 3 LTS, 2 gigabyte. Do they not have a manual for these fucks? Oh no. Do you need like a special power adapter that wasn't included with this? That can't be right. Can run Android 9, Ubuntu, Debian. It is powered through Type-C. Okay, so probably just any power adapter. And I presume no onboard software at all. It must have been having an outage because I'm still on the same address. So yeah, I need to probably prepare a distro. Slap that on here. Do he? Hey buddy. What's up, bud? How you doing? Thank you for visiting. Everyone loves you. I need to get him a sort of throne in here. A special place for Mr. Man to sit. Yeah? Would you like that, bud? Hi. He's such a good and nice boy. Well, I mean, if I'm here and not using the stream stick, I could absolutely just point it at Chew. Why not? Why not? You want to have a little camera pointed at you at all times? Mr. Guy? Do you? Do you? Thank you for the licks. Thank you for the licks.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Really? Yeah. The Go, it's not showing up on the orders, but
the go. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Oh. That was a contribution. It was a contribution. It wasn't the whole it wasn't the whole thing. Thank you for the contribution. Very much appreciated. I don't even know where you see those. I guess it doesn't show up in the back end as a thing that happened. That's so weird. But yeah, thank you so much. On the road to the road. %15 funded. What about C? Oh. See those. See those? Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick. Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Yo, 36% funded. Very much appreciated. Whew. I realized that I had another mystery bin. Another very heavy mystery bin. As you might be able to tell from my out of breathness. Because I am my own trainer. I have no idea if this will be interesting. Might just be boring. For instance, an old HP laptop. Boring. No, it's just full of shit. Manuals. Shit I should just throw away.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
87%? Goddamn. Thank you so much. Holy shit. I appreciate y'all. Whew. I am really excited about that because I want to. I hope they work as well with my setup as I hear they should, because that's going to be so I can do shit around here and bring you guys with me. So, thank you so much. Speaking of, this is what happened apparently to all of my audio cable stuff. It's like all my splitters and adapters and everything all are in here. And for some reason, another gun con. Yeah, I really like the contribution feature. I think it was a good idea. A fucking armory. So many audio cables. I was wondering where they all were.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
What's this? Oh. Okay. Yo. Thank you very much. 94% now. It looks like there's some named contributors in there, but unfortunately, I am simply not seeing where to see that. I feel like oh, messages, I guess, kind of shows, but all anonymous. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think I was just looking at gifter messages last time this happened. But yeah, it doesn't really show because it's not an order. And they don't really have any other interface showing anything. Did you want to go through there, bud? You can. Go ahead. Go on. I feel like I've been torturing him a little bit today because I just have like bins everywhere because I'm reorganizing. And I caught him earlier squishing through a labyrinth of bins to try to get to me. He was like, I didn't even know what I was witnessing at first. There was like a squished something moving. I'm like, what the heck? It was him like squeezing his way along the bottoms of bins, following the labyrinth to get to me. But this bin has, well, this has like a, yeah, it's fine. We got a NVIDIA Riva TNT or TNT2 just hanging out in here with apparently a hair on it. Riva. Got an old Ethernet card. Oh, what are you? What are you? Orchid Technology. It's a 3D effects card. Righteous 3D. Orchid. don't know.
Every content creator gets just dick after 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 dick.
I don't know why I did a cactuar pose, but that was the Rode Wireless. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you. I appreciate it. God damn. That's exciting. I am very excited to get into that. I appreciate y'all, really. Thank you so much. And yeah, Dixon Stereo, what the fuck? What's this one? Oh, shit. This is a Rage 2. Just a 3D Rage 2. Yeah, I think the contribution caused it to finish, and so it did an alert for both at the same time. Wild stuff, man. Oh, thank you guys. Seriously, I'm so excited to mess with those microphones. Oh, that's going to make so much stuff so much easier. I'll be able to do VR again and have a nice wireless mic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. HDMI cable. More audio adapters. God.
Every content creator gets just dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick after dick.
Oh no, I probably should have taken this one off. Thank you, anonymous benefactor. Oh no, it's available. It is available for some systems. I wasn't sure that this was actually available anymore, but you can still get it. The Undertale Collector's Edition. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Sorry, for some reason I thought you couldn't get this anymore, but there it is. I wonder what system. It seems like it's otherwise kind of all the same. Oh, for the Switch, though, you get like little wipe mats. So technically with the Switch, you get one little extra thing. But yeah, thank you so much. Y'all are incredible. Jeez, this is a heavy-ass card, whatever this is. It is a video card. I found my 9700 Pro box the other day as well. Jesus. Jesus Lord. It's a Lead Tech WinFast. You sent me this, ZK? It's a beast. I got to put it to use. It's got DVI and VGA and AV or TV out, S-Video. Oh, it's TI4? Ah, okay, so this is a partner card. It doesn't have any branding. This, I remember now, this was a candidate for, because I was searching for like the highest end GPU that you could get drivers for Windows 98, right? In the ye old PC. It doesn't say. I don't think. There's a label, but it's like mucked off. It says WinFast, and then it says A2, and then it's the rest of that label is gone. I imagine that probably would have been the full model. But no other indication. There's no there's no NVIDIA logo. Doesn't say GeForce anywhere. I mean, this is all caps. Isn't that weird? Seeing huge giant caps on a fucking video card. I mean, I haven't seen a modern video card opened up in a while. They certainly don't use big fat caps, do they? Maybe around the power. Not all over the board like this. Big long purple Ethernet cable. God, there's some stuff in here, man. It's about 1 billion of these. Super Nintendo cartridge shells. The whole thing of them. Some Allen wrenches. A TI 4600. Nice. Yeah. I know it was long ago. We both know it was long ago. You've sent me quite a number of things over the years, ZK. As always, you have to forgive me for not being able to connect all the dots on every single thing. I do remember a number of things number of projects you tried to help me with. Like I think you were involved in the PAL GameCube, which was our first attempt at getting towards GameCube high quality output. Yeah. And then you sent me Snatcher. I'm pretty sure. I've had an eBay alert for Authentic Snatcher Manual ever since then. And the only thing that's appeared has been refurbs or people who want like the full price of the full value of the full game, like as though it were complete in box for just the manual. Yeah, just more and more. That's how those go. That's how it goes. Oh. Well, apparently I have a Kinect for the Xbox One. Apparently. Oh, shit. Oh, I remember this. So this has a little story attached to it. God. Another Game Boy, y'all. I have yet another Game Boy. So funny. So I was at a Savers, right? I found a Game Boy. It was in a bag, so it was by itself. And I was getting that. Probably with a couple of other things, right? Hard plastic inside this case. If think so. This seems like it's a really early Game Boy case. Yeah, it's hard plastic with felt over it. Yeah, this thing's majorly worse for wear, this Game Boy. Anyway, Game Boy in a bag. And it was a DMG, just like this. I was in checkout, and this little boy was like, there's more Game Boy stuff over here. And then he like led me over to this. This, which had a whole, like, this was all full of games with this Game Boy in it. The thing was, the Game Boy that I found worked, and this one doesn't work. So what I did was, I took Tetris out of here, I put it in that Game Boy, showed him that it was working, and I let him have that one. And then I took this. So, a little trade. The Game Boy boy, yeah. No. No, he didn't look like a small version of me. He looked like a small version of a person. I hope though that was cool for him, you know, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. If he liked it, he liked it. If he didn't, he didn't. But it would be cool if it became something that, you know, like maybe he explored it more and got more Game Boy games to play with. In the era of, you know, mobile games and shit on cell phones, I imagine that stuff just has a major uphill battle to capture any kid's attentions, but he seemed pretty stoked, so. Right, yeah. Actually, this sucks. But if that's how he felt about it, you know, that's fine. Ha! Ha! Remember all the fucking around, Craig? Are you still here? I don't know if Craig is here. Where was the audio interface thing we tried to do. Meanwhile in Mystery Bin, let's have one of these lying around. Yeah. Didn't remember that I had this at all. And somehow this was just loose, but on it. The software disk. I will be making a note of that. Got another Ethernet card for some reason. Xbox controller. Burnable media. I need immortality. I'm telling you. A lot of this is not burnable media. A lot of this is burned media. Just fucking random shit too. Super fucking random. Like right off the top here, iPod software. Fucking iPod software. Oh boy, this disc looks like shit. I don't know if I'll be able to catch the angle for you guys. There you go. Looks like shit. These are probably all bad. A DVD-R, Full Metal Panic 1 through 13. Orphaned DVDs, Legend of the Bone Napper Dragon, Eddie Izzard Glorious, ugh, God, these make an awful sound when you pull them off the stack. I think the rest of these might actually be blank. CentOS 6.4. G-Parted 16.2-18. Ubuntu Desktop 13.10.64. Ubuntu 13.10 AMD 64. FreeNAS 9.1.1. Just call me archive.org. Samsung solid state drive. Oh, dude. So the rest of these discs look like this. I had this wild CD burner that could print labels right onto the discs. So you could print your own labels directly onto the disc. Not the one that like burned it on. Not the light scribe. No. This was printed like bubble jet style. Literally, these are like, they're like a special material on top. So it was next level. It wasn't the light scribe. It also wasn't like labels that the drive did it or something. Now I think it was a standalone like burner and printer. I don't remember what the fuck that was called or anything. Oh, it might be this. The Dymo Disc Painter. Yeah, look that shit up. That seems familiar. I think that's what it was. The old, yeah, it was color inkjet. Dymo Disc Printer, Disc Painter. Yeah. Don't have that. Haven't had that for years. Why? I swear this is a chaos box. Would you like some 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner? No? Would you like it out of the top of Leonardo's head? I don't know why. You want some of that head goo? Like a tablet arm thing. Oh shit. Wow. Remember this? It's the Gear VR. You slap your phone in there and put it back in here somehow. All right, so it would plug in through here. Then you that, and then you lock it, and there you go. Then you're in. Yeah, and your phone would massively overheat. I tried to do, what was that? I was doing Monstrum in that. I kind of had an okay time with it, but it was also sickening. It was pretty sickening. The trouble was, is I was trying to capture it and it wasn't really meant for capture. I had like a whole, I had to get special apps and stuff. It was not good. More burnable media. Suspicious bag. What's in my suspicious bag? Surprise electronics bag. Ribbon cable. USB. More USB. 50X Max. What's all this? Utility diskette. CD-ROM driver. CD-ROM driver. Multimedia Pro 16F Disk 1. Intel something Express software. Ether Express, maybe? Ethernet drivers, possibly. 3C589 disk. Oh, that's very helpful. CD-ROM device driver. Ha! Wow. Wowzers. Look at this shit. I got a couple of these, apparently. Microsoft MS-DOS 6.22 disk 1 setup. MS-DOS backup 3. MS-DOS 6.22 2. DOS 6.22 disk 1. They're all like disks somebody made. DOS 6.22 1. I don't know where all these came from. Yeah, basically. It almost was. There's a holder for a CPU right here. Just a plastic casing with some screws in it. Oh, there's another disc in here. Magic Spin. CD Express. CD-ROM firmware reflash for DOS. Don't know why I have all this in a bag.
Doesn't seem like there's much else of interest here. Except for the Logitech TrackMan. Woohoo. Smells old. Very old. Money. What the fuck? Ha! What? Weird. I have all these I had like a desk organizer, and there's just a bunch of random shit in it, such as all these Sony Memory Stick Duo adapters. So that thing must have been like my headquarters for doing my PSP homebrew stuff. Yeah, here's another. Yeah. Huh. Shit. Like, for instance, here's a 32 megabyte Memory Stick Duo. Actually PSP branded. It really was. But this one, what I'm about to open is like opening up a gold ingot that I found. Look at this. Read the number on that. Good Lord. What was I doing? It, it might not seem like a big deal, but contextually, God, I don't know. The 32 megabyte one would have been. Fuck. How much were those? 32 megabyte was expensive for not much space. I feel like they were either $30 or $60 for a 32 megabyte. So yeah, I got to make sure those. Actually, I have a whole memory card drawer here. Those are going in there. We really need to do some PSP. I have a feeling that 2 gigabyte one would have been on the order of. Fuck. It might have been over 100 or even approaching $200 for that. Yeah. But they had you so starved for space on the PSP, man. It was a nightmare. Suck shit. And especially if you were trying to do homebrew stuff, you really wanted a lot of space. Did they? When did that happen? I don't remember this. I've got to get my PSP stuff together. These are all, unfortunately, well dead, and I'm not sure where the power adapters are. They're around, I'm sure. Woo! Sheesh, that's much higher. I certainly didn't get them at that price. Oh. Legendary, this thing. Oh, it still feels good to hold, too. This was a good form factor for my hands. And the screen, I'll bet you the screen still looks fantastic. For the era, you know. My beautiful babies. You know, the analog stick was goofy, but it did what it needed to do. This is a 3001. This might be my capture PSP here. It feels like it. It's very light. The original PSP was made of metal. This one's made of plastic. So I'm pretty sure this is my capture PSP. But then what are these other two monsters? Oh, yeah. Oof. Now we're talking. The weight. 1001. Screen doesn't look good. Ugh. It's just schmutz, I guess, from the bubble. This was an incredible machine when it came out. Just an astonishing machine. Well, got a memory card in here. A 1 gig. Mark II. Anything abandoned in here? Oh, no, nothing in there. I love the mechanical. Yeah, I don't think I left batteries in because I knew that they could grow. Yeah, no battery in here. So I was worried that they would grow inside of the PSP, explode, or, you know, whatever. Damage them, so I did not leave them in there. The damn battery door, I will say. Well, yeah, there's the PSP Go, right? And that didn't even let you use UMDs. It was completely digital only. Total ripoff, in my opinion. Yeah. Just a beautiful device. So what's this other one? Oh! I forgot about you. Yeah, on my 3000. Yeah, you have to pry it open with your thumb. Oh. Ghosts and Goblins, baby. Just going along for a ride inside of my PSP. Oh, oh, oh. I did leave a battery in here. Funny thing is, at first I thought it was blowing up, but I think these were designed this way, actually. A little bit bulbous. They were curved on purpose, yeah. So I got worried for a second, but this one's fine. I mean, no idea. I don't know what the, like, how well these would work anymore. It's a good feeling device, though. And then this is also a Butte. Hasn't seen any action for a while. I would have shit myself if it would have turned on, but it did not. Don't like the way they did the buttons on this one. It's not as good. Anything abandoned in this? Yep. It is Steins Gate. It makes you sad. The sticks are way better because they're actual sticks, yeah. And there's 2 of them. So that's an improvement. Yeah. Boy, I really want to play around with these. It's been too long. Far too long. So I think my original... I'm pretty sure my original PSP is homebrewed to hell. I don't think the 3000 is. I think the 3000 was... I kept it, like, pristine to just use for capture. I do have a PS TV, yeah, so you could capture Vita using that, and you could play with a DualShock 4. I used it for remote playing my PS4 in bed. Don't know where that is, unfortunately. It's around. Probably in a bin. Somewhere. I need like the I need Adam Savage's workspace, but like retro game style. Well, that was on this. So I played PS4 in the bath. I played Fallout 4 on this via remote play. But then also when I was in bed, actually when I was in bed I did Bloodborne over the PlayStation TV. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They teased that shit on the PSP and then they just, yeah, exactly. Quietly shuffled it away. You are 100% right about that. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We probably mined just about everything of interest out of all this, but thanks for hanging with me. This was a fun little tour down memory lane. And I will be back tomorrow with the 2 Bananas, and we're going to be doing Wreckfest, if I recall correctly. So until then, y'all have a beautiful, beautiful evening.